Welcome back to Kat's Nuka-World Adventure. My name is Ricky, and this is Kat. Last week we took on Kitty Kingdom. This week, we're gonna head over and take on a bunch of robots. We've already started this quest, but now we're gonna finish it. So how we are going to do this today is not gonna be all that different from how we played last week. I'm gonna do some sniping, and then I'm gonna do some stabbing. And then I'm gonna hope that those guys just pretend I'm not here. Go away. So, when we were here last time, Kat noticed this big tall structure and realized it might be a good place to just find some robots. Oh, great. Okay, so here we go. No, don't stop. This is what happened last time. I'm gonna fall to the ground. Well, this has gone horrifyingly bad. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to run back over here. Okay, so that sucked a lot. There we go. Okay. Now that we've gotten him taken care of, we can head upstairs and maybe do some sniping. And maybe there's something useful up here. Kat doesn't know for sure. Oh, hey, look, there's a star core. How convenient. Yeah, that cage looks very interesting. That little, not cage, that thing looks very interesting. Anyway, so today my plan... Oh, that's bad news. Today my plan was to talk about... Ow. Was to talk about Kat's community that she grew up in. Until she decided to head down to Diamond City, head down to Boston. So, I think I talked about this last week. The place she grew up was called Juju's. It was named after the candy, Jujubes. Shortly after the Great War, actually, the community began, but it's changed so many times over the years that the actual history of the town has become lost to time. And now it's called Jujubes because about 50 years before Kat was born, some scavengers had found the town, which was empty and deserted, and they found this old distribution center for a local grocery store. By the way, I don't like the fact that it's a legendary. That means it's going to explode, and I don't know if I'll be able to get away from it, and we'll have to take Rat away or Nuka Grape or something. Without going into too much of the history of the town, a lot of the children that were conceived in the town or near the town. Ooh, I got a crit. Did I crit his did I cripple the combat inhibitor? I did not. Kat's name is Kit Kat. She's named after the candy bar. Her best friend is named Joy. She was named after Almond Joy. Her brother's name is Heath, after Heath bars. Of course, I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty confident that, like, canonically, none of these candy bars actually existed in the Fallout universe, because none of them have decidedly, 50s futuristic, that kind of Fallouty name. And those aren't the only candy bar kids, for lack of a better phrase. But those are the only ones that are really important. Joy, she's the friend I mentioned in the first episode where I talked about 95% my foot. Crap. They found me. Wow, the thing about robots, the second they lose sight of you, they lose sight of you. Because look how fast I'm getting out of danger. That's the reason her name is Kit Kat, because her parents saw it because someone took took a terminal that had a bunch of information about this pre-war grocery store. Wow, I really want to know how this legendary Protectron Guardian is ripping me to shreds so quickly. I know I don't have the greatest armor rating. Oh, shoot. That's bad news. All that being said, I have talked about that when Kat was 15, she and her friend Joy left. They headed down to Boston, and the reason why is actually pretty simple. So a few years before Kat left, her brother took off. There we go. Now, her brother leaving, admittedly, not something I'm going to talk too much about. He left to find his own way, basically. And it's not something she was angry at him for leaving, but after her father died, you know, for her brother leaving, it wasn't that big a deal. Really, what sort of like ended it for her was her mother passing away. Her mother got sick and died. And so she really felt completely... She didn't feel drawn to the place anymore. Booyah! I only wasted like 100 bullets doing that, but there you go. Martyr's leather left arm. So I've never really been a big fan of Martyr's in the first place, and the fact that it doesn't even come close to comparing to the Disciple's trapped left arm that I currently have on it pretty much means we're not going to wear it. We are not going into Nuka Galaxy. Just in case anyone thought, oh hey, is he going to take us into Nuka Galaxy? Not today. But maybe one day. Just that day is not today. So, the reason we did this was because I knew there were these enemies and I wanted to get this Star Core. I'm just going to say that Kat assumed that there was something there. Yeah. So yeah, after Kat's mother died, she just felt like there was nothing keeping her here anymore. And a trader came by and mentioned something about this massive settlement that was not that far south. Just, you know, a couple days probably. Maybe longer, depending on how they traveled. But it wouldn't take them very long to get there. And so she and Joy set out. Now, that story is another story for another day. And I will get to it. But, yeah, so she, that's why she left. She left because her mother died and her brother left. She hasn't seen her brother in years either. She has actually gotten a message from her brother. She got a message from her brother not that long ago. So her brother is alive, and she knows that, or at least he was alive. The cat wants to come in here and take out this stupid... There's actually two of them in there. There's one that's walking around, and then there's another one. Screw you. It's truly frightening how intelligent these stupid robots are. I don't know why I thought I'd take on these robots. There's no reason for me to have taken on these robots. Oh, good. Frothy's come over here, too. Come on! Jeez! What is up with... That was a critical strike? Well, I'm gonna die. Well, look. I got Psycho Buff. Might as well take it. That's the robot I was mostly worried about. What? Okay, Blitz teleported me outside. Alright, well that's over. Let's see what's back here. Oh, hey look! Another Star Core. And a lead pipe I didn't mean to pick up, but that's okay. So, I'm going to switch to this. Because there is a Mr. Frothy that is apparently hunting me like crazy. There we go. Screw you, Frothy. Oh, come on. It wasn't even these Frothies that were following me down there? There we go. Screw you all. At least it should stop shuffling as much. Or not. Alright, we're going to VaultTec first. Okay, so we are in VaultTec. But the smart way to defeat VaultTec is actually to work it backwards. What you actually want to do is head downstairs and press the right button, because I've been playing too much other games and not... Yeah. I keep pressing X to activate stuff, because that's what it is in other games. Basically, what you want to do is you want to trick... I want the bobby pins, thank you. You want to trick this place. And just... Because, I mean, it's a decently designed dungeon, don't get me wrong. 7 missiles. But it can also be kind of confusing because there's a lot of keys that you need. Or potentially not keys that you need. Yes, this matters to be in third person. I don't know if I needed the critical, but I sure wasn't going to... Nope, can't get in there yet. Sure wasn't going to risk it. This is also near where I want it, but I am going to kill this Mr. Handy Greeter because screw them! Take that. So there's one in here. But there's 2... Jectron thingies. Also, I think there's a lot of rads, but I'm not going to deal with that just yet. Do I have any frag grenades? Yes, I have 18 frag grenades. Why do I have 18 frag grenades? There we go. Come on, really? How close do I have to get before they start coming out of their stupid little pods?
You can rest assured that your colony will have the resources to face any challenge. Fugitive.
Ooh, I killed one of them. Oh, crap. What happened? Did it hit the... It hit the grenade, didn't it? Okay, so we're going to take a step back. We're going to come in here and we're going to get the star cores that are in here. And now I have enough to unlock a new protocol, emergency protocol, but I'd really like to have enough to unlock 2 emergency protocols, which I'm pretty sure I can if I get all of the stuff. But I guess there's just one in here. I just don't want to miss any. Come on, dillweeds. No! Fugitive should not be considered armed and dangerous.
Do not make any further escape attempts.
Holy crap. Holy crap. Got one of them down. I don't know if this is going to do anything, but let's see. There we go. Okay. Now the other thing I'm... Oh. What did I blow up and kill? Still got my hazmat suit though. I must have hit that one. But another star core. We have the control room key, and we can pick up this and this and this and the big important boom music because we got to the boss room, despite the fact that we still haven't actually done everything in the game yet. in this area. Also, this place is just terrible. VaultTec really sucks, like we all know that, but like, oof, they were experimenting on people. Like, for instance, I have -1 charisma and -1 agility because of theta radiation and the other thing. We have one more star core to get. It's over here. Also, I guess I probably could be getting
seeking adventure among the stars.
I probably could be picking up all the spacesuits, but that's not going to happen. I mean, they're right here. They don't weigh. I think they're completely weightless until you actually turn them in. Psycho buff just wore off. That's good. Star core. And now I found all the star cores here, and we can leave. And that, my friends, is how you sort of, I don't know, break VaultTec among the stars. It's really not that difficult, VaultTec among the stars. It's a pretty easy dungeon if you've done it like 12 other times. The Novatron's one of the hardest elements in the entirety of the... Well, actually the entirety of this area are the Novatrons in general, but particularly the Novatron in there is a particular nightmare. And if you go back and you watch my... the first time I played Nuka-World, I had a lot of trouble with it. The first time I played Nuka-World on the channel, rather, was actually the second time I'd played Nuka-World, because apparently that's just what I do. Alright, so now we have enough for... No, back out. We have enough to, we have enough to unlock a new thing, but we actually have to plug them in first or whatever. Okay, so we have selected shutdown 2. And so I'm going to shut down the Sentry firmware. And then limited control turret firmware. And now we're going to head over to the theater. And you can hear the turrets are going off now. What's detecting me is the turret that's in this area. The theater is sort of a not great place. Okay, so I can't hit that Mr. Frothy unless he leaves his little cage thing. Leave your cage thing! Leave your stupid little cage thing, because I got other things to kill too over here.
Identified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Please don't begin crap. Please don't begin search. No one likes you. Almost got it dead. And I've only had to deal with, like, I don't know, 4 healings now. I have an idea. It's not a good idea, necessarily, but it's an idea nonetheless. I am going to take Jet for 10 seconds. There we go. That mostly worked, right? My big issue... Oh, well, he's actually losing me. Maybe he got stuck? I can't tell. Okay, so... I mean, we can play hide and seek. Starlight Interstellar Theater. I couldn't remember what it was actually called. We can play hide and seek all you want, Mr. Frothy. That's fine. And inside to the Starlight Interstellar Theater. That Nukatron outside can just screw off for all I care. Yes. Now the laser turrets are my friend. They will destroy all of the things that might kill me in this area. Except the Star Tender, who would probably kill them dead quite quickly. But crucially... is disabled. Oh, hey, look, there's a key. That lets me into this room. Oh, hey, look, there's a thing. Now, sometimes, for some reason, one of these turrets decides it doesn't want to be my friend. I don't know why. It just does. There's a star core. So it's this turret right here.
Intruder.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yourself.
That turret lost its fight, which is never a good sign. To an usher. Also, aren't these the same? Yes. So you can come over here and sit in these Nuka-Cola rockets and watch a movie, or you can go sit in them and ride a roller coaster. Your call. Who is he continuing to shoot at? That's what I want to know. What's he shooting at? Anyway, Star Core, Trader. Oh, crap. Yeah, I have way too many caps, too. I didn't even think about that. That's the first time that's popped into my mind. Alright, there's one more Star Core in this area. That's what the game is telling us. And it's gotta be upstairs, right? I mean, it can't be anywhere else. Also, I'm pretty sure I've killed everything else in this area. Okay.
Projection.
Now the boss.
Powering up. Protect.
That's why he's the boss. No, don't stop. It decided, it was halfway through, it was just going to be... It was just going to, you know, whatever, who cares? We'll just stop. Is that a Nuka Grape? That's a Nuka Grape. Heck yeah. And there we have it. And that is how you do star control by only visiting 2 locations. But it does involve visiting multiple other locations to get a bunch of extra ones. Alright. 2, 3, and 4. And 5? Uh-oh. Did I miscount? Okay, I may have miscounted. Yeah, I miscounted. Okay, I only have 19. How many am I missing inside Nuka-World? Oh, you know what? I am missing one. I know where it is. Yeah, there's still 2 in the Galactic Zone grounds, and 1 is way up there. And you can't get that till you turn the power back on. Other one is this way. The other reason, you either turn the turrets off, honestly, or you make them your friends, because these guys are nightmares. But when they're your friends, they're a lot better. Woohoo! I leveled up. Nay, look at that. There we go. Okay, so that's how you beat Star Control by only visiting 2 locations inside the Nuka-Galactic. What is this place called? The Galactic Zone? I don't know why there are turrets all over this place. I guess on the off chance the robots decide they don't want to be friendly anymore. I don't know. Vault has been detected in defensive mode. Protocol defensive mode. Deactivate defensive mode. And there you go. Now all we got to do is assign a gang to the place. And that gang is going to be the pack. Because they're the only people we haven't given a world to yet. So, Sneak 3. 40% harder to detect, and most importantly, no longer trigger enemy mines. Well, we took on a bunch of evil robots, and we came out mostly unscathed. Okay, fine. They killed Kat once, but she came back to life, so it's fine. This has been Kat's Nuka-World Adventure. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for more Nuka-World.